and welcome to Mikia. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today is the recording of my 600th video. Now that's not quite accurate, it's my 600th upload video. There are quite a few lives as well which haven't been given numbers, but this one, if you look in the name of the video, is called 600! Whoop whoop! So I thought I'd pop in, say hello. You guys get to see me when I do my lives as well, and not very often do I actually show my face in the videos, but here I am, ta-da, even without any lipstick, no makeup, this is me. What else is possible? So I asked in the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group for suggestions for what I should paint, what colours I should use and stuff like that, and it was almost a unanimous decision that there should be purple in it. I'm not sure whether purple is just everybody's colour for January or whether it's specific to the number 6 or 600. I have no idea. No significance whatsoever. But really it came down to purple, gold, black and white. And somebody said yellow, or a couple of people said yellow. But gold's kind of a yellow, so I'm going to go with that. And then there was, spiral pour. The versions of the spiral pour kind of came out, and somebody said a travelling ring pour, and I was like, yeah, I haven't done one of those in a while. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas, and yeah, how much fun can we have? So I don't know how this is going to work, whether I'm just going to cut away from me now and get to it, or whether keep you guys there and talk to you like I would if I was doing a live. But whatever we do, I'm sure we'll have some fun. So let's get to it and play. So as you can see, I've got the canvas set up. I've got my pins in my corners to keep it up off the ground, so we don't so I can get my fingers under it to lift it, to tilt it, but B, I can also do the whole drip off and not have anything sitting in a puddle. So what I would like to play with, I haven't done, this is one of my favorite tools. This is, believe it or not, considering it's covered in paint, a gravy jug separator, a gravy separator jug. And the idea is that you put your gravy juices in here, you let the fat settle to the top, and then pour off the juices from the bottom using this bottom. And I love using this to pour with. So how am I going to use it today? I'm going to do a multi-layered pour down the side, no silicone, prep of this, if I don't tip things all over the place. And just going to keep going round and round and round. And let's see what shows up. I'm not going to put a lot of black in because black tends to take over. But I am going to put it in there. See, look, it's taking over already. How does it get any better than that? But one thing I did want to make sure of was that my white and black didn't sort of spend much time together, because I don't really desire to have grey in here. And you can always create what you desire if you choose it and you plan it. So I'm just going to rotate my colours reasonably randomly, but you will find there'll be a lot of purple and a lot of gold, because I like gold. Now, some of you may or may not have come across this number crunching exercise that I've done in the past, and that is how much paint do I actually need for the canvas that I'm using. And I work on what is, I believe it originated from being a resin calculator, But what I tend to do is I go for 1 milliliter per square inch. And you'll go, Michelle, don't mix metric with imperial. Why not? If it works, use it. That's my point of view. So we're going to go with that. So 16 times 2, because we've got 20 inches, is what? 16 times 2 is 32. So it's 320 square inches, which is about 10 fluid ounces or 320 milliliters. And I've just hit the 350. And there's something telling me that I need more, because that doesn't include all our edges. And this is, yep, it's only a few mils each. But what it is added canvas that we need to cover. So I'm just, there we go. How's that for a layered look? Awesome. All right. So how does this thing work? Really great question. So a travelling ring pour is where you do a ring pour, which is normally you stay in one spot and go round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and it just grows and grows and grows. What this does is it travels. So you're doing the round and round and round and round and round and round, but kind of like that. Does that make any sense? Somebody did suggest the wing pour, and I've had a go at those. But what I actually had thought I might do is try something. I'm just going to hold this end up and just do, oops, see, this is where this jug, when it's really full, you've got to make sure it doesn't come over the top. And I'm just going to do a couple of, now these are travelling on their own rather than my hand moving, which is kind of different. I'm doing quite big swirls. I'm just going to let that one run a little bit longer. And while that's doing that, let me zoom in, because I can see that all you're really seeing are these dark blobs. And I want you to see the yumminess that's in here. Look at that. That's cool. And remember, we've got no silicone in here, but it's still creating these little kind of cell-like structures. Alright, so I'm going to zoom you back out so you get to see what I'm doing, because I've got to remember these things. Now I'm going to turn it around. Why am I turning it around? Well, because I'm right-handed. I find it really hard to do even circles going the other way, so now part of me is wondering if I should have put a base coat down and just left it as these, and hopefully you can tell from the picture that I'm just doing them offset so that they're hopefully going to run down between each other. And just gonna let them run for a little bit, and then I'll decide what I'm gonna do next. Ooh, these guys are like moving in, they're like armies attacking from each side, infiltrating the enemy. This is cool. All right, and we're gonna turn it around again and see what we get. I'm gonna start again up here and fill, oh, where's my hand? You can't see that. Eek. Start again up here and fill in again, see what we can do. I've still got quite a bit of paint in here, so there's plenty left. This is going to be a really dark painting when it's dry, because I'm not seeing a lot of the white coming out unless it's all sunk to the bottom of the pot. This is fun. Just inviting that paint just to pull into that spot there. Now, what I want to make sure that we get here is a couple of these spots. I want to make sure that they actually get some paint run down the sides. So I'm just going to make some more space. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to fill in and just make sure that there's paint that can flow down and fill in these gaps before I turn it around and do the next bit of flowing. Alright, so I really want these bits to get covered. Just gonna, because paint is a bit like water, in that it will flow along the easiest part. So let's just grab some of this and fill in that side and the corners. Right, now I'm going to turn it around again. Let's see, give you a bit of a show while I'm turning it. It's looking cool. It's looking oh so cool. Now, because I'm going to lift this end, that end can now do some running off. Just going to put a little bit of a spiral in here. There we go. Alright, now I'm looking in there and I'm not seeing much white and I'm not seeing much orange, gold. So let's just add some more gold in there, nearly completely out. And some more white. Let's get something else happening in there. So there we go, there's some gold. And then I'm going to do the same fill in. I can almost hear somebody saying, why don't you just pour paint in those spots, Michelle? Well, it's not actually gonna create the look I'm after. Hope that answers that question. Alright. Have you ever had a painting where you just wish that the colours wouldn't darken as they dry? Okay, I am going to have to do some fill in here though. Okay, so first off I'm going to tilt it that way and then I'm going to tilt it that way and then see where we're up to. Don't want to have too much movement. I just want these to go over the edge. Bring that back down that way. And again that way. Straighten those lines back up. And one last tilt that way. Come on. Over you go. You can do it. You know you can. Who else talks to their paint? I do, all the time. And I don't like this big blob of white in here. So we'll just cover it up. I'm loving it. I wonder what the edges are like over there. Not great. Sorry about my arm in the picture. Just got to make sure all the edges are covered. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over it with my butane torch and just pop any air bubbles. As I say, there's no silicone, so we're not going to get a large popping out of silicone cells, but what we will get is sometimes there's other colours inside the air bubble, which is why you're starting to see some white popping through the air in places. You just can't see the purple and black because oh, I love that. Oh, it's yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Except for those little white spots. In my personal opinion, I don't like them. Especially when they're in places I don't want them to be. Somebody's saying, but they look like stars in the galaxy. Yes, and I'm going to leave some of them, just not all of them. Right, I like that. I like that a lot. So let me get you down and give you a close-up. Because it's cool. Alright. So we've got some areas have got lots of gold, other areas have got none. Some have got lots of white, some have got none. That's just stunning. Sorry about the reflection of my phone. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens with those colours as they dry. How much the gold sinks or stays. I'm looking forward to that. Now, I do have some runoff. Let's have a look and see if there's anything interesting under there once I've moved it. And if there is, I'll be back to show you that. If not, the next thing you'll see is the dry result. Alright. Okay, so I've had a look around and there's only a couple of spots that are calling out to have cabochons made with them. This one is saying rectangle. So if you haven't seen me do this before, please check the link in the description to the video that shows you more about what I'm doing, and also the link that shows you where you can get these. Droppage. Not the important bit though. Come on, focus. There we go. That's pretty. I like that. And over here we have a spot that's saying water droplet. So can you see? Quite busy, but it's got lots of gold and purples and prettiness, so we'll see how it dries. We'll see how all three of them dry, the painting and the two cabochons, in 3, 2, 1. Alright, well, once again it's almost dry, but I'm already a day late with this video, so I thought I would share it with you anyway, and then I will pretend this is Monday's video when it's actually Sunday's video. And just move straight on to Wednesday's video, which one is already drying, so that is definitely going to be ready for you by then. So anyway, big apologies for the delay, and I am so excited about the gold. Look at the gold in this as it's dried. I reckon more has appeared, to be honest. It's just looking stunning. That is not an added pen line, although it does look like it. That is where I filled in the gap. Look at all the gold. It's so pretty. I really love how some of them have got gold and some of them don't. It's just very cool. I've got the gold in there as well. It's just getting the light to shine so that you can see it is always an interesting challenge with metallics. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So there you go. I love it. I think it's awesome. And yes, it's dark, but with the right lighting, that gold and also the white, like there's no actual white in here. Well, we all know I put white in, but even though that looks white, it's actually a very light lilac. And that's super exciting to me. It's really just taken on that violet colour and created something super special. Yummy, yummy. I like it. So how did our cabochons come out? It's always the next question. Here they are. them to focus. There we go. I'm a bit disappointed in the gold on this rectangular one. It's there if you hold it sort of on quite a steep angle, but I do still like it. This one is purple and gold. It's not particularly artistic, if you ask me. I like the artisticness of the rectangle. So there we have it, guys. I had fun making this. This was like super exciting, super fun. And I'm super pleased with the result. So how does it get better than that? And for those of you that are saying, it doesn't, it does. Just keep asking, how does it get better? What else is possible? And the universe gets to go, oh great, I showed her something really cool and she liked it and she wants more. How does it get any better than that? Yay, let's give her something better. So there we go. I really love this one here. It's so deep in the purple and so defined in the lines. Yummy. Yummy. Anyway, yummy. That's all I seem to be able to say about this one. And I'm super excited about Wednesday's video, so make sure you've hit the subscribe button and come and join me for that. I will be playing some magical playmates, creating blob monsters. I hope that's intrigued you. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you've got the notification bell turned on once you hit subscribe, so that it lets you know when I post the next videos. And hey guys, if you are enjoying my videos and would like to contribute in some way, you can buy paintings, you can donate money through PayPal, link in the description below. You can become a Patreon. There's some pretty cool supporters gifts for that. And you know, I've been posting early access, guess what I created type posts in there recently, so make sure you are checking in there regularly if you are a patron. And what else is possible? How much fun can we have in the future? And I adore you all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.